I am live. Hello, everybody. I'm working on getting my lighting and my sound changed a little bit here, and it's going poorly. So, give me a second to trash your speakers at home, and I'm gonna adjust this. Trying to do something. The sun has now moved far enough south to cause a fuss with my lighting in this room. So I've had to adjust everything, and it looks ridiculous. What are you gonna do? Um, I look ridiculous under the best of circumstances, right? So let's get the a link to this posted. If you are new to this, you should go to jollyrogerukulele.com, and that is where everything that you will need to successfully become a great ukulele player is there. And um, plus, it's a lot of fun, so you should have already been there. You're probably watching this because you've already been there. Let me go and delete yesterday's stuff, which I did not do yet. Let me hit this control command. Well, which instrument am I on? I'm on a Macintosh right now, so of course it has to be just enough different to mess everything up. And I'm gonna take this and I'll just do copy. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. And then I'm going to, oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Command Z, Command Z, Command Z. Copy. Yeah, no, that's what it is what I wanted to do. Shoot. Delete. Hold on, guys. I know how to run a computer. Let me see. Delete. 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 Link. Enter. Edit. Settings. Open a new window. Update. Update. Okay, now we'll get that going forward. I'm going to go post yesterday's stuff on the archive. I forget to do that sometimes. And then people say, where is archive? And I say, I thought I did it. All right, let's see. Archive. Edit page. Just double check that the link is now working correctly. Okay, so cool. So everybody will be coming in here momentarily. If you're listening to this as a recording, know that I am trying like heck to figure out how to deal with this lighting here. I thought I went and put in a screen, and it's not enough, obviously. Hey, Len. Caleb, welcome in, dude. So good to see you. Valerie, let's do this. Donna's here. Uke Noob. Buenos Aires, Argentina. Do you know I had to look that up on a map last night? I'm like, I know he's from Buenos Aires, but where the heck is Buenos Aires? So summer is headed his way. He's in the middle of winter. We're in the middle of summer. Let's see. And then I'm going to go post these yesterday's links over here real quick while we're waiting for everybody to load in. If you were watching the video, you can fast forward a minute or two. Okay, September. Yesterday was the 10th. 10. I'm not putting colons. Control Command V. All right. Let's take this. Copy. Paste. Delete. Space. To join. Sorry, guys. I normally try to get rid of these links first thing in the morning, but this morning I overslept, and then I had an attitude problem, and I just didn't get my work done, and now I am making you pay for it. So let's see: green, red, blue, and purple. Purple. All right, so that's yesterday's stuff. Oh, this is supposed to be brown. Clink, bold. And then I can update this page. All right, now we're finally ready to roll for today. Hope everybody had a great night. I hope you had a chance to look through your ukulele stuff, warmed up a little bit this morning. We have a very nice group of songs today. We won't be here the whole time today. So the good news is we're going to play through everything. Some of this stuff at a little bit higher pace, right? And so be ready to rock. Bridge is in. Happy Friday to you. Nancy's here. Evelyn made it in. Vic is here. All right. Fridays are we just take every single class on Friday, huh guys? All right, let's see. All right, I like to have this is a wooden duck I found at on the giveaway table at our condo. All right, let's see. Today we are going to play. I'm going to pull up our list. Don't need that anymore. I need to be roll. So we'll start with the Better Bar worksheet, and then we will go to Brahms, Yankee Doodle, My Spaghetti Monster, and we'll wrap up with Amazing Grace and Happy Birthday. So we'll sort of do the list in a little bit of a crazy order, but we'll basically be doing stuff from last week and then finishing up with stuff from this week. So grab your Make a Better Bar worksheet. Let's play that through that one first. And again, the idea behind the Make a Better Bar worksheet is to get you where you are feeling like that your bar chords are coming along reasonably solidly. And so a lot of times when we are new to ukulele, we find out we got to do these bar chords and we're like, those are not going to go well for me. They're really a problem. Did you notice that the sun went behind a cloud and all of a sudden I'm less contrasty? All right, the software on these video cameras is terrible. So we when we're working on a Make a Better Bar, our goal is nice, clean, pretty tones all the way down, all the way back, and then also to get these guys where they're working independently: thumb, index, middle, ring, and then ring, middle, index, thumb. Okay, so let's start at 0. Have your 4 strings here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we'll just go all the way down, trying to get every single note pure and clean. So rather than that sound, you get that sound. Okay, from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. Thumb, index, middle, ring, thumb, index, middle, ring, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, and then change immediately and go the other way. Ring, middle, index, thumb, ring, middle, index, thumb, ring, middle, index, thumb. Seven, 5, 6. Fascinatingly and quite interestingly, I'm playing on this $100 concert-sized ukulele that I got off of eBay, and when I get to this number 1, my ukulele is set up properly, has good strings on it, everything's great, but it's so much harder to play fret number 1 than the other frets because you're creating so much tension against the nut there. So if you're finding, it's likely you're finding the same thing, that playing bars in fret number 1 is harder than the other frets, which is fascinating, right? Because when we teach you, first thing we give you as a bar chord is B flat, which is in the first fret. So little disappointing there. All right, let's go on and let's play Brahms Lullaby today. This is a song from last week, and one of the great songs of all time, probably. And he's right here. You're in the key of C, so anytime you're in the key of C, you know that because there's no sharps or flats up next to the 3/4 time signature. There's no sharps or flats, so you're probably in C. It starts with C, ends with C, lots of C's in a minute in the middle, so you know that you're in the key of C. Anytime you're in the key of C, C has two really great friends, an F and the G7. So they hang out together all the time, and so that's why ukulele players love playing in the key of C. Though all of the chords in the key of C are reasonably friendly for you. Okay, first I want to play the chords just one time through. 1, 2. Lullaby and good night with roses be dyed with lilies be spread his baby's wee bed. Lay you down now and rest. May your slumbers be blessed. Lay you down now and rest. May your slumbers be blessed. That's the chords. When you're working on just moving between those chords, you want to play this C, F, and G, G7 a lot. That should be your home planet. That's where we live as ukulele players. Let's play the melody. 1, 2. Sorry, it's a 2-beat count in. 1, 2. And then always just let that last note ring. Okay. And then our final way of playing is with chords and melody together at the same time. Okay, this is where the rubber meets the road. This is what we were working on all this week and a good portion of last week. Well, I think all of last week, actually. A couple of times we didn't. But what we're really wanting to do is the first way we sang, the second way we didn't sing, but we didn't have the chords. We're missing those chords. And so the third way of playing is we combine chords and melody, and you end up with a really complete instrumental presentation for your ukulele. From the top, tough uke line, please. Let's play it just one time through. 1, 2. I went to the second ending just because it's needed that nice, pretty C chord at the end. But if you went to the first ending and you just did, which is perfectly fine, okay? Because typically you would go back and repeat the song a second time. Since we played it in last week's concert, I figure we don't need to go into it too much in detail today. But just hopefully that's going nice and smooth and sounding pretty for you. Okay. Next song up on our Friday concert, Yankee Doodle. which takes we play this beautiful Brahms piece, and then we go to Yankee Doodle, and we're like, oh god, not quite the same level of music. But again, Yankee Doodle's in here to work on positional playing and not so much on having the world's greatest song. So, plus we also have to play this often for Nuke Noob's wife. It's her favorite song. So, all right, let's give it a try. 4-beat count in on this one. Let's do the chords first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yankee Doodle went to town, riding on a pony, stuck a feather in his hat and called it macaroni. Yankee Doodle, keep it up. Yankee Doodle dandy. Mind the music and the step, and with the girls B and D. Okay, 4 beats per measure, lovely. Okay, next thing, let's play the melody. Okay, and remember when we talked about this piece, this is where we would typically start. 3 is a 3. But because this piece, the first half of the piece, hangs out all up here on the further up here on the fretboard, we started in 3rd position, which puts our ring finger on 5 and allows us to reach our pinky up to 7, and then it's much easier to play the melody in 3rd position, which is here, rather than 1st position and having to continuously reach up to grab 5s and 7s. Okay, so from the top. Oh, and by the way, remember in the middle of the song, it goes right back down to 1st position. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. My phone is ringing, and I'm hoping that you couldn't hear it, but it was driving me banana, so let's find out who it was. I had it as far away from me as possible. Wanted to finish the song. Hopefully you didn't hear it. Who's calling me during class time? 660-0003. That looks like a spam call to me. We'll find out here little by little. All right. Let's play it one more time. Just the way we did. Sounded beautiful. 1, 2, 3, 4. Valley, we heard it all right. You're supposed to turn your phone off before you do a musical presentation, right? But I did not. So I'm going to hit silence on my phone. Yankee Doodle. we heard you all right. All right. Now The other thing we got to do is we got to play the tough uke on this, okay? And again, just start in third position because you're mostly going to be playing melody anyway. So start with third position, only instead of just playing the single note, we're going to toss in a chord every once in a while. Here we go, from the top. 1, 2, 3, 4. G chord. Hold your last chord, let it ring out. That's every way I know to play Yankee Doodle. It's lovely. Okay, all right. Let's see. I imagine Uke Noob, did your wife go to the grocery store again? All right, very nice. Valerie says, happens to us all the time. My mom called during a performance and kept calling when I didn't answer. I had to take a short intermission. That's the problem. Everybody on the planet knows that I teach from 11 to 4, right? That's my time slot. So if you call during that time, you're not going to get a hold of me. So I should know you should just turn off the phone, but I don't. And of course, then in the middle of a song, here it comes. They can call me 5 minutes before the hour and I can answer, but that's it. All right. Nice job on you, our Yankee Doodle. All right. Let's keep moving forward. Next up, My Spaghetti Monster. Now, guys, one of the things I've told you is, hey, you got to memorize this one, especially if you're brand new and playing ukulele and you're just thinking, yeah, I need to have something that I can play, but I don't want people to sing along. And so let's do My Spaghetti Monster. And the big thing with My Spaghetti Monster, I'm not trying to push a song that I wrote off on you. I don't care about that. What I do care about is that you sound great right off the bat. Okay. And if you learn this song, you'll sound great right off the bat. Okay. So reviewing the chords, you got my spaghetti, and then you got two C chords, monster, and then you sing playing uku, and then you got your C major 7, lady flying through the C6, rainbows, C major 7, with my, and then you got this weirdo 003 chord, hard. But you can't hit it, you can't strum it because if you hit this bottom string, it's not right. And you'll notice on the chord chart, there's a little X over that first string, right? So you're supposed to hard, tasty marinara, yummy parmesan, where pastafari. Okay, so it's not a great chord song. It's really not. I think she probably. Oh, she just hates the harmonica. It's really nothing to do with Yankee Doodle. Okay. I thought maybe she was a Confederate soldier and was still against the Yankees, but or she might be a Boston Red Sox fan. They hate the Yankees as well, so they don't sing Yankee Doodle. But it's just the harmonica, yeah. Which, let's be honest, I think we can put it down as 99% of the people are against harmonica, but we're working on them. We're working on them. We're going to get everybody one person at a time. Let's go into the melody. Okay, just play the ukulele melody. Try not to play your down strums yet, because you're trying to draw a distinction between playing melody and playing chords, and playing the chords and melody together. So just the melody right at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 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 3, 3. Oh, 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 2, 2. Oh, 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 2, 3. Other 3. 2, 3, 4. 1, oh, 2, oh, 3. after. Once you have the melody down and you know you basically what you're going to do with your chords, now we just combine those together in a way where it sounds really fancy. Okay. And that's why I say, hey, you want to learn a song right off the bat where you don't have to even look at sheet music. You just want to play it, because when you've got something like this, you can then, they're not going to be able to sing along because they don't know what the song is. Okay. And you're going to sound great. And they're going to be like, boy, you sound really good. Why don't you teach me how to play ukulele? And then you give them Prayer Shaka. Okay. But let's play the tough uke line and see if you were ready to send you out into the world. 1, 2, 3, 4. My spaghetti monster playing ukulele. Isn't that beautiful? Flying through the rainbows with my heart. 2, 3, 4. Tasty marinara, yummy parmesan, we're Pastafari. Don't play it fast. Just let that thing come to you. You get to those glissandos, you want to have that thumb down strum just as pretty as you possibly can get it. And then, of course, when you have those 003s, making sure your thumb is rest stroking. That's the biggest thing on that. And again, put this one in your memory bank so you don't have to go look up your sheet music when it's time to play something for somebody. Because everybody who hears that you play ukulele, their first thing they're going to say is, hey, why don't you play me something? And they don't want you to play them 27 songs. They really don't. They just want to hear that you are an okay player, or that you've learned something, or that you're doing something fun and exciting. And if you show them that, they're going to be like, wow, that's really impressive. What do I have to do to get involved? And so do that. All right, Amazing Grace. Let's give that a try. This is all goes all the way back to Wednesday. We've made it to Friday today, which is exciting. All right. All right, Amazing Grace, it's in 3/4. That means 3 strums per measure. And remember, measures are divided up by the horizontal line. And you have to have your G chord in order for this one. You have to have a C chord. You have to go back to the G chord. Go to the D7. Back to the G chord. And then it's the C chord. Back to the G chord. Back to the D7. And back to the G. Okay. Often when I'm going to be doing just a chord presentation, I'll just do that as my warm-up. I'll just run through every chord, just make sure I know, teach my fingers what they're going to be needing to do to get from chord to chord. Just remind them. They will learn. They are good. Fingers are super smart. They'll figure out what you need to do. And then also, if you've gone through it once, then you're less likely to be rushing around racing for some crazy chord in the middle that you forgot was there, type of thing. Okay. From the G chord, count in 2. I start with singing, and then we all jump in strumming up measure 1. 1, 2. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. 2, 3, 1, 2. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Keep going. 2, 3. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once da. I see. Dun, 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 bum, bum. Okay. Just putting a little bit of jazz onto it, right? The first time through, I'm just plucking it out so I know where the beats are, and then I'm like, all right, I can probably jazz this up a little bit. Switch to this finger strum, just down, up, down, up, down, up. One of the things I find when you're wanting to sound cool, if you're in the middle of a G chord, just lift it up and put it back down. Sometimes it sounds kind of cool. Give you a little bit of just a variation in when you're strumming. A lot of times, you're just hoping to hold on to the chord, and there's right, you're getting all stressed out. Give yourself a chance to just be a little goofy, and sometimes it works. Like an old-fashioned song like this, especially, you put a little mustard on it, and it'll taste better. All right, melody. Remember, you got twos, you got threes, you got 1 5 that shows up, 2 5s. So play in second position. From the top, 1, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, oh 3, oh 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, oh 5, 2, 3, 1, 2, 2, 5. 2, 3, 2, oh 3, oh 2, 2, 3, 2, 3, 2, oh 3. Interesting thing about that, when we were strumming it, we had a couple of different ways. The second one, making it kind of jazzy and fun. When you just play those straight notes, man, it sounds very sad. And so, same piece of paper, same exact song, way different feelings depending on how you attack it. And that's what's that's what I hope to get to you guys. Is there's lots of ways to play every piece of paper. Okay, find a way that makes the most sense for you when you're playing it, and then explain that to everybody, or just go out and perform it. Right? Chord melody, tough uke. Remember, we're trying to do as little amount of work over here as possible, so grab onto the chord and hold on to it until you absolutely have to let something go. Go real slow. 1, 2. 2 strum. 2, 3 strum. Oh strum. Oh 2. 2 strum. 2, 3 strum. Oh, bar chord, pinky on 5. 2, 3, 1, 2. G chord, pinky on 5. Strum. Oh, little strum. Oh, 2. 2 strum. 2, 3, bar on 2. Oh, strum. And wasn't it good? Wasn't it super smart that we started with Make a Better Bar, right? Because you've got 2 of them in this song. Measures 7. Stick that bar on there, add a pinky. And then at measure 14, plain old regular 2. Okay, let's play it one more time. I like that song. From the top, 1, 2. Beautiful. Okay. Amazing Grace. Hopefully going well for you. Again, that song is to teach you to be patient, to just leave everything over here as long as you possibly can, and you'll end up sounding really quite good. All right, next up, happy birthday, or last up, happy birthday. E, F, G. I gotta learn how to alphabetize. H, happy, not happy trails, happy birthday. All right, before we launch into happy birthday, let me give you a preview about next week, and let's talk about the things that we'll be dealing with. If you go onto the ukulele tab on the website, I'm just going down the list of things, just the plan. And if you teach somebody else, do the same thing. Just grab that list, and if you go straight down, and I promise by the time you get to the bottom of the list, you're a fine ukulele player. So you guys are all the way up to Yankee Doodle. I skipped the key of C arpeggio because we had a short week this week. Otherwise, it would have been in there. And Amazing Grace and Happy Birthday. So next week, on Monday, we will start with the key of C arpeggio, which is don't do it on your own yet, unless you've worked with me before. It's not, you'll get it wrong if you play it with your thumb, and so we're going to be playing it with a claw. So we'll start with key of C arpeggio on Monday. It's a little bit of a tall order. That's a pretty challenging piece of music, and I just want to work with it and make sure you're doing it correctly. It's a last skill set that's really important that I have to teach you. Then we will play All Through the Night, which is in the key of G. A beautiful, beautiful lullaby. So you'll have a couple of lullabies. Hopefully you're a parent and you can, or a grandparent. You need to put babies to sleep. We're going to do Home on the Range, which is one of my very favorite arrangements on the ukulele in the entire program. I mean, it just sounds absolutely cool. Tons of interesting skill sets that we get to put together. You guys, I think, if I remember right, are the very first class that are going to get La Cucaracha. So we will be also playing La Cucaracha next week. It's a new one I've added in. I took a song out that had some copyright issues, and I'm sliding in La Cucaracha to play in the key of G. Should be fun, I hope. I haven't taught it before, so we'll see if there's stuff in there that's easy and hard and whatever. And then we'll finish up the week. Let's see, this is key of C, All Through the Night, Home on the Range, La Cucaracha. So that will be your 4 songs for next week. And then obviously, we'll probably for the Friday concert, we'll mix in a few of the songs that we're playing today again, so that you can just stay with them, have a chance to continue to work on them. So the songs that we're working on today, I really honestly are the 5 foundational songs that will take you into playing the really advanced music. And so we just got to get you comfy playing these songs, and then you see, oh, okay, I get how it works, I get what Gary's up to, and then basically every single thing else is going to be more of this almost. Okay, just a little harder, a little more fancy. The chords get a little bit more, well, get a lot more complex in some cases, but if you're feeling comfortable with the 5 songs we're playing today, you are in good shape for the rest of your career as a ukulele player. Key of C arpeggio, All Through the Night, Home on the Range, and La Cucaracha. That'll be our group for next week. That'll be a fun week. We'll finish up with La Cucaracha. All right, happy birthday. We said 2 things. One, you ought to memorize this. G, D7, G, D7, C, G, D7, G. Okay? And because there will come a point when somebody you know is having a birthday. Happy birthday to you. That's what you're going to want to do. But we're going to make it, obviously, everything we do, we make it super complex and complicated. So first, grab your chords. You need a G chord. You're going to need the fancy D7. Okay, again, we practiced your make a better bar. Put a bar on 2. Add your middle finger. There's the D7. Go back to G. Go back to D7. Go to C. Just lose the bar. Then don't play during happy. It sounds weird. Happy, and then go to G. Birthday. Back to the other D7, the easier D7. 2, and then back to the fancy G. G, or regular G. All right, I count in 2, and then we go. I need to make a note on here to give you the count-ins here. I need a meter. Oops, I need some rests. All right. I'm always updating sheet music, and I always find something on the old sheet music, and I'm like, oh, I should have fixed that already. All right. From the top, don't play when you're singing happy, okay? But then start your 3-beat strum, either 3-beat plucks or 3-beat strums when you start and measure 1. 1, 2. Happy birthday birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joe Schmo. Go. Happy birthday to you. Strum it this, or play it different. The last time I did the plucking, you might have been strumming. Okay, try it a different way. Okay, 1, 2. Happy birthday. Nah, I didn't. I blew it. I was gonna get fancy. 1, 2. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Joe Schmo. Happy birthday to you. Be as silly as you can be with that one. Spend just a little bit of time learning it, memorizing the chords so that you don't need the paper. Because it's going to come up. You're going to have somebody that you know that is having a birthday, and you want to be silly with them. Grab the ukulele, go over there, sing it to them, and then, you know, give them a Starbucks gift certificate. Melody. Let's play the melody. We got 2s, 3s, and 5s. Again, makes a whole lot of sense to play in second position instead of first position. From the top, 1, 2, 2, 2, oh, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, oh, 2, oh, 3, 2, 2, 5, 2, 3, 2. Oh, remember the fermata. You let it go for a little bit and then keep going. 3, 3, 2, 3, oh, 3, 2, 3. Done. Okay, don't let up on your finger until the ukulele stopped singing. Melody is surprisingly interesting for such a only 8-measure song. There's a lot of stuff going on there. Okay, now tough uke. Let's walk through it and then we'll play it. So again, when we're playing tough uke, when we're playing finger style, when we're playing chord melody, we always grab the chord first. Okay, get your G chord on, play the 2 2s, and then because you're holding down this 3, you're going to have to lift it up. Play the 2, put your ring finger back down, and then grab the 2 2 2, hit the 2 2, and 2 2 0, hit the 2, open, and then grab your G chord again, play 3 strings. Hit those 2 2s. Pinky up here on 5. I know it's unpleasant when you're first starting, but you'll be able to do it eventually. G chord with your pinky on 5. Pinky off. 3 strings. Grab 2 2 2. And then all zeros. Let it ring for a minute, and then go play your 3 3. G chord. Hit the 3. D7. Back to G chord. Play 3 strings. Play it at speed. 1, 2. Ta-da! That's it. You've survived your third Friday concert of the week in the Intro to Ukulele program. So hopefully that's going smoothly for you. Hopefully all of that's coming together and making a little bit of sense to you. And obviously, if it's not, you got to contact me in one way or another. Text me, call me, email me. Let me know where your struggles are. Because when I'm teaching to a laptop, I am the perfect teacher. Everything is exactly perfectly explained, and you're playing perfectly at home. Everything's perfect, but I know that's not true. And so please don't hesitate to be in contact with me. regarding what's going on with you there. And Noob says getting better, and that's all we ask for, right? We do not ever shoot for perfection. I have been playing a long, long time, and every once in a while I hit a song perfectly, but very rarely. I don't, and obviously I don't work on being professional performer. Those guys do much better than I do at it. But that's not a goal really in the beginning. It's just hey, the goal is to get. I'm here today, and tomorrow I want to get here, and here, and here, and here, and here, and here. I want to be getting a little better every day. That's all we need. Okay. All right, Evelyn. Gracias to you. I'll see you at 2 or whatever time that is. And I will see you later. Lynn says she's doing better today. That's exciting, Lynn. I know Lynn's put in a lot of hours, and so it's exciting to hear that you feel like it's coming together for you, Lynn. That's exciting. I'll try to record Amazing Grace during the weekend. Do it. Yeah, guys, you noob's idea here is not a dumb one at all. It's a scary one. We all drank the Kool-Aid. Every one of us, right? And you turn it on, you open it up, and you hit your little camera, and right there it says video. Take that, set it right in front of you, and press record and play a song. And then you can decide. It's up to you what you do with that. But the point I'm making about that is mark your progress. Just make a little video. Whether it ever leaves your phone or not doesn't matter. Just make a little video. Leave it in your phone. Next week, make another little video. Leave it in your phone. 6 months from now, you will not believe that you used to play like you did back then. And because when you're playing every day and you're struggling every day and it's a lot of work every day, what we forget is where we started. And where we started, you were horrible. And you had no idea what you were doing, right? And now you're here. And 6 months from now, you're going to be in a whole new place. And I do love it when you take time to just make a video of yourself. No, you're not. There's going to be mistakes on that video. I make mistakes every single day on this video, as you know. And it just marks your progress as a place and time where you did something and then you got a little bit better at it. And then if you want, put it in a Dropbox and send me the link. I'll listen to it. I've listened to it. Lots of people do it all week. I'm always listening to these little recordings people do. And I love it. I think that that's something that's exciting. I not always can't give you constructive feedback on them, but I can root you on. And I do think just taking a little video of yourself, first of all, it's good performance practice, because part of the reason we're doing this is just to make us smarter and have a good time. But part of it is, wouldn't it be nice to be able to play a song reasonably well? So that's it. All right, good job, Nuke. I will see you next week. Bridge, very happy with progress this week. Good. That's exciting. Very exciting. Bridge, good to see you. Donna, thanks. See you next week. Have a great weekend, you guys. Nancy, wonderful weekend. Be safe. You were almost perfect, Nancy. Be safe. Do good. Practice. Keep showing up, hit like and subscribe. You're very close to having it memorized. Thanks, Nancy. You're awesome. Vic, I will see you in the next class. And guys, remember the class right after this is the more advanced level, harder music. And so come hang out with us and play melody, if nothing else, right? So, all right, guys, I will see you later. I have to run to the little boys' room, so I'm shutting it out, and I will see you either later or tomorrow, or Monday, not tomorrow. I won't see you tomorrow. See you Monday. Have a great weekend, you guys.